Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here, and it's time to get back to this No Infantry campaign challenge on Ultimate General Civil War. I'm on the Confederate side. I'm playing on Major General difficulty now, and we are going into the Battle of Prairie Grove, which is the last battle before Fredericksburg. So this is what my 14 brigades are going to look like for this battle. I've got 4 units of sharpshooters now. Along with 4 batteries, one with 6 4-inch siege guns, which is all I have. I don't have enough for a fuller battery. Same with the 14-pounder James. I've got some 10-pounder Parrots here. You know, I wonder if there's enough 20-pounders. No, there's not. Okay. And then O'Hare's Ohio Outlaws, which are a 24-pounder howitzer unit. And then I've got 2 units of cavalry along with 4 units of skirmishers. For those not familiar with this campaign, I am playing this without any main infantry brigades, so I can use any other kind of unit that I want. And if you're wondering why I'm able to have a 2,000-man cavalry brigade, for example, or why you'll see lines showing the distance for the different types of artillery shot, I am using a mod for this, which we've talked about in other episodes, but it's called the J&P Rebalance mod, and you'll see Panda Kraut commenting from time to time on these videos, and he is the P in J&P for that. I'm not using the latest version of the mod. It is the version that I was using when this campaign started, so there is a newer version of the mod out there, I believe. So we're going to dive into this. It has been quite a while since I've played this game, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. And for those of you who are patrons through Patreon, at $5 on up, you get to name a brigade and kind of follow that along with whatever name you choose, as long as it's family friendly. I've got the 95th Rifles here. That's how O'Hare's Ohio Outlaws got their name. I know there are others of you, and I'm going to shoot a message from Patreon to all of you to confirm what name you want for your brigade. But let's go ahead and dive into Prairie Grove. So, man, I don't remember this battle at all. I know we're defending with 14 brigades. We're going to be outnumbered a little better than 2 to 1, but with the weaponry that I have, I am not too worried about that. I'm more worried about being out in the open for this. So I don't believe I'm going to try to hold. Oh, you know what? This is the one that's got fortifications all the way along, so we actually might be okay. I do remember this map now. So the main thing here is we've got to kind of spread out a little bit with these 1,000-man skirmisher units and get them all along, and we've got to hurry up and occupy these positions as quickly as possible here. So let me go ahead and get organized, and then we'll start. Okay, so it looks like he just arrived on the map, so I should have time to get into the fortifications before he's there. I have 4 fortifications, and so I've put my 4,000-man skirmisher units into those, or I'm sending them to those positions. I've got to be able to defend their flanks, and I'm going to use the skirmishers to do that. I'm going to keep 1 unit of cavalry on either flank just to protect against any attempt by the enemy to come straight at me and really cause some damage. I'm going to hold these guns back until I see what he's gonna do, and then I'll get him into position. Alright, he's got some mounted infantry units here, 2,000 men. I've just got to be careful he doesn't load up all on one side, because that's the only way he can take advantage of his 2 to 1 numbers that he's got. So I'm gonna bring this cavalry down here. I'm going to move these 10-pounders over. As soon as I see some of his artillery, there they are. I'm probably going to bring these siege guns over so I can try to take out his artillery. Alright, good start. He's going to be bringing down another unit from up here, it looks like. We've got a lot of skirmishers. Some pretty big artillery units. I'm going to bring this sharpshooter unit over here to put in this spot right there. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. This is the area I'm most concerned about, because my left flank's kind of anchored by this. They're kind of in the woods or on a hill, and they've got the water here, so there's no real good spot to attack there. But on this side, he's got a lot of open ground, and I'm a little concerned about that. That's where a lot of his infantry's coming down. Okay, this cavalry unit's about to get in range of the 24-pounders. He didn't quite get there. You know what? I'm thinking. Now he's gonna come. If he's gonna come straight down here, then those 24-pounders are in a good spot. I think I want to move him up though. Here he comes. Let's get the cavalry unit moving, because these guys are gonna charge right in to my sharpshooters. All right, there we go. We drove him off before he could. I want to keep the cavalry a little closer here to protect these guys. Alright, let's get these sharpshooters out here on the edge. Alright, so far so good. I want to look at the numbers real quick, because they should be moving quickly in my favor. I've already taken out 3,500 men, and I've lost 10. That's the advantage of my weaponry and a very strong defensive position. The only thing he's got going for him is numbers, and what he really ought to be doing against my units like this is taking this whole force around and hitting me from this side. I would not be able to hold that if he did that. All right, Garnett, let's hit him. I'm going to move these 14-pounders up closer. You can see the siege guns, even though they're really far back, they've already got 133 kills, and they're only a 6-gun unit. But I think what I want to do, and this is going to take a little while. Yeah, you know what? The 14-pounders can probably handle this. I want to be able to start taking out his artillery, because you can see they're starting to nail my skirmishers a little bit. So I'm going to pull them back into the woods. Let's worry about this side for now. Eventually, once I have weakened him significantly on the defensive end, then I can counterattack and wipe this army out. That's kind of the goal. I'll bring these 2 cavalry units to just really do a number on him. I don't know if these 14-pounders are going to be in range to hit his artillery or not. Oh, you know what? I really want these guys to stop running, so I'm going to have to give them a hold order. Still not quite in range. I have to move up a little closer. I'm going to move these guns up too. I want to get into range of his artillery right here. Okay, we've taken out nearly 6,000 men. I have lost just over 100, probably most of that from artillery. go ahead and move up the skirmishers a little bit now. Probably being a little aggressive here, a little more than I need to be, more aggressive than I need to be. Man, he has kind of loaded up on this side. All right, let's pull these guys out. I just wanted to break up this attack a little bit. All right, these guys have lost 100 men. I gotta be careful. Afraid of that. This is what happens when he loads up a lot. I want to just kind of pause and evaluate the situation. Okay, let's proceed. Hopefully Kemper recovers before he drops too far. Alright, he's finally going to start getting into range of these 24-pounders a little bit here. Alright, Kemper. Yeah, see, that's a tough spot to occupy when you've got people coming in on your flank here. See if we can wipe these skirmishers out. We gotta start pushing this line up to here to protect this flank. Okay. Skirmishers surrendered. Let's get them back behind the line. So here's the situation now. 2 hours to go. I have lost almost 400 men, but we've wiped out nearly 10,000 of his. We've taken out half his army. I'm going to go ahead and pull this other cavalry unit around. I think we're safe on the left flank at this point. I want to get these two cavalry units together when they do the mop-up operation. I'm watching for that magic moment when I have more men on the field than he does. So we've taken out 20 of his guns. I haven't lost one yet. And really his guns were the only thing that were causing significant damage. He does have 2,000 cavalry back there, so I've got to be a little careful of them. They're hiding in the woods. Let's go ahead and bring up these sharpshooters. Got low ammo on the 10-pounder, so let's go replenish them. So I've got a nice concentrated amount of artillery here now, so this whole area is just a killing zone. hoping I can draw his cavalry out. If we can get close enough, maybe we can draw him out. It's going to be interesting getting into Fredericksburg after this. I'm going to be so heavily outnumbered, I know. But hopefully the strong defensive positions are able to do the job. I won't be surprised if I'm outnumbered 3-1 in that battle. But I think the Confederates can hold at 3-1, at least at Marie's Heights. Not going to come out of the woods, so we're going to go into him, even though it's not ideal for cavalry. He's cavalry too, so the odds, I mean, it evens things out. It's not like I'm hitting infantry. Alright, we've officially got more men than him. The rout is about to be on. Let's get over there and replenish these guys. Alright, first cavalry unit's gone. Now we'll take out the second. Let's bring these sharpshooters up. Start turning his flank. Okay, now here's the tricky part. I don't want to be stupid here. As long as he's got that cavalry, they're a threat. I don't think we're quite to the place. Once that cavalry's gone, I could probably charge in with my cav and wipe out all of these units that are left here. But he's not there yet. Once we get them out in the open. I just gotta be careful. These guys are probably gonna turn and fire into my flanks. You know what? Let's let Hexamer worry about him. Let's dive down into these guys. I think that 2,000 cavalry is enough to get it done. I love melee cavalry. This is the moment when they can shine. These mop-up operations. Alright, let's keep moving forward. We're gonna let the sharpshooters finish this off. Hold the cav right here. Actually, let's bring them up here. See if we can hit this artillery from the rear. Oh, more cav. Okay. Those guys retreated. I hadn't quite finished him off yet. Let's take him out. Alright, I think Hexamer can handle Stewart. Oh, bye-bye, big artillery brigade. That's all that's left, I think. That's it. Okay, so there we have it. With odds against me 2-1, I did this right around 1,000 casualties on my side, but completely wiped out his army. Looks like we captured a decent amount of weapons. That's nice. Some 10-pounders, some 20-pounders. That's what he had sitting out there. Nothing to report as far as officers go. So here's a skirmisher unit that took out 2,300 men. Another sharpshooter. Sharpshooters. Those were the 3 big ones there. The 4-inch siege guns. I cannot wait to get my hands on some more of those. That's going to be phenomenal if I can get some more of those. So there we have it, and we're going to go into Fredericksburg now. And I don't have my full army anywhere close to built for this, and we're definitely going to have to spend down some reputation points. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to spend them on yet. Probably on money, I would guess. But just looking at, we're not going to be able to see, I don't think, where he's at, because we're only going to see the first day, which makes this really challenging to figure out. But I could actually field a ton of brigades. Obviously, I don't have that many. But I'll start getting built up and ready to go for that. Let me know your thoughts about Fredericksburg. How do you think I should deploy? And what should be my focus as far as what I need to defend? We'll probably come back with that battle maybe later on this week into the weekend. But let me know your thoughts. And as always, the best thing you can do to help this channel to grow, leave a comment, hit a like, and subscribe. Please do all 3 of those things. You'll be doing all you can to help this channel to grow. I appreciate that, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.